Hey, Randy, thanks for reaching out. I'm Brian. I am the realtor here in the city of Windsor that's going to be sending you the market update. It's the most popular of the YouTube videos that I do. You can always like my YouTube channel and subscribe, and then every time I shoot a new video about real estate here in the city of Windsor, you'll get that. There is another video that's also posted on the site about the entire month of May market review. I am on the real estate board here, so I give back my time to this wonderful profession. By being on the real estate board, I get a little bit more data that other people don't typically get. That is on that month of May review for you. The one I'm going to be sending you is just going to be a week in review, and I do that every week as well too, and post it on my YouTube channel. There is other stuff on my YouTube channel as well too, just to help people get to know me a little bit better. I haven't taken off any of the old videos. Once it's posted, I just post it and keep it there. So I'm an entrepreneur, so I do most of my business is real estate. I do wealth management. I also do insurance, and I also have a retail too, actually getting ready to open up my second retail location here in the city of Windsor, doing Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. That's just my hobby. Everybody has to have a hobby. So you'll see on my videos, you'll see Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars here on my desk that are being in some way processed, whether they're being priced out or being shipped. You'll also see behind me, the closet is usually always open, just because I'm constantly doing Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars as well too. As part of my hobby, it's great because it's a blast to meet the people that I meet in the hobby. It's a lot of fun. But a little bit more about me, you'll also see that I have all kinds of degrees and designations around senior care specifically. So those are the kinds of clients that I really like to help. I have a couple of them right now that I'm trying to help, and we're getting there one step at a time. It has to be on their schedule, not on my schedule, and we're getting there. We just started. By the end of August, the one needs a place, and we'll get there one step at a time. It seems like she's kind of shooting down Riverside now. She wants a townhome, and it seems like she's shooting down Riverside right now and is looking at LaSalle. The problem is that LaSalle is not a $600,000 townhome market. It's a $700,000 townhome market, and I'm having a hard time explaining that part to her, but I'm doing some video now with her daughter and with her son so that they can help her to understand that for her budget, LaSalle may not necessarily work. There's nothing on the market in LaSalle right now. And an end of August move date is very, very fast from a real estate perspective. So anyway, those are the kinds of things that you're going to see across the videos that I do. If you have any questions about the market specifically, if there's any questions or concerns about a house, if you're thinking about selling a house, let me go there quickly. What I do that's different than every other realtor on the planet. When we sell a house, when we think about selling a house, we want as many realtors as humanly possible to see that house. So what I do with my listings is I give you two options. Option number one is I take listings at just 2%, and I do all of the professional video. I do all of the professional photography. I do all of the professional marketing. I have an advertising agency that does all the social media marketing, bump up, all of that stuff all comes out of my pocket. And I give you a discount of 20% off of the commission. So the reason that I do that is I've been married for 26 years. I've been exceptionally blessed. I've had two massive reconstructive open heart surgeries where they actually have to go into my heart. So for me, I don't worry about where money comes from. I know that if I do the work for people, then I'm provided for at the end of the day. The whole goal for me is that when that time comes to go to heaven, they say, hey, we've been waiting for you, come on in. So at the end of the day, I don't worry about any of that. So what I like to do is do that discounting and then have you, if you want to, bump up the sell side commission by an extra 0.25%. So instead of making it 2.5%, make it 2.75%. What happens is then every realtor, and there's 1,644 realtors here in the city of Windsor, they all pay attention and they all want to see your house. That means that we have more offers, which means that we sell it for a higher price, assuming that we can get it appraised, because there's a cap to every house. I'm trained as an appraiser, by the way, as well, too. I've got a degree in finance. So I always coach my clients on all of that. and point out to them that, yeah, there's a cap to any house, because if the buyer is only putting 5% down, then the appraisal becomes very, very important. We need to know who the buyer is and what percentage they're putting down. And they can change their mind at any point in time as well, too, which also makes closes a little bit more difficult as well. None of it is easy, by the way. As you know, you've probably been around this a few times as well too, but I manage every piece of a transaction for my clients. It's what I do as a professional. And then the last parts of that, if you're just looking to buy a house here in the city of Windsor, we do all of that as well too. I drive around and scour the earth to find you the perfect house. When we find you the perfect house, I give you back 10% of my earned commission. I don't have to do that. It's my way to be able to give you something substantial from a housewarming gift perspective. I never know what to get anybody, so I just give them good hard cash. A check is always nice to get, especially when you move into a house, because there could be things that need to be done. I want to paint that room. Okay, great. Here's the money to paint that room. I want to go and, I don't know, do some the landscaping stuff. Landscaping needs. Okay, great. Here's that money for go do the landscaping. It comes off of me. As you know, when you buy a house, you don't pay the commission. That's just money that I just automatically get from the seller, and I pay it forward to you just to say thank you for choosing me to be your realtor. There are 1,644 of us in the city of Windsor. You will decide who to work with, and if I can work with you, I'd love to have the opportunity. Right now, just so that you know, I do have 5 or 6 things on the go, but there's always space for one more. And so if I can help in any way, reach out. You'll get that video about the market update. Thank you for that. And you've got this introductory email or this introductory video as well too. I'll send you the link for this as well. If I can help in any way, don't hesitate to send me smoke signals, carrier pigeons, 519-995-6145. Be here to help. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.